Perfect. Welcome, everyone. Two people waiting. Let's get them in. All. So welcome, everyone. Thank you all, guys, for participating in the first Jewish street art fair that I know of in New York City.
Yeah.
About 2 weeks ago. And the idea was started 2 weeks ago from our initial sponsor, David Levine from Toronto. And he nudged me a long time about this. When we're going to have the first Jewish art fair? And I said, you know what? We're going to do it. We're going to have it right this, or let's do it for this Holomoid Sukkot. Since people are off from school and people are in an outdoor type of feeling experience, let's do the fair first day of Holomoid Sukkot. So here we are. Thank God we have over 40 confirmed artists, galleries, and dealers. And it's very, very exciting. So just a quick review of what's going to happen tomorrow. Start setting up at 10 a.m. The event starts at 12. Thank God we hired 3 different musician bands throughout the day, so it'll be interesting. From 12 to 2, we have 1 performer, 2 to 5, and 5 to 7. And I was mentioning in the WhatsApp group that it's going to be every booth will be about 160 inches wide. Admitting some more people in the group here. Every booth will be 160 inches wide. We have 1 person that booked 3 booths. Our booth will be a little bigger. And so that's 2 barricades. So we have these NYPD barricades. Every exhibitor gets 2, and each barricade is 80 inches. So you're probably talking about 200 inches wide each booth. They'll all be lined up on one side of the bike lane. Your back will be facing Eastern Parkway. You could load your art on Eastern Parkway on that emergency lane. It's an NYPD approved event, so that shouldn't be a problem. But once you unload and set up, please, move your vehicle. We want to cause a big headache and havoc. Okay, that's all the technical details. We would like for you to be there as long as possible for the benefit for everyone. The mission statement of our whole event is really to raise the profile and awareness about Jewish art. That's really the goal. I know many people, artists, reach out to me saying how much percent we're taking. We're taking 0% because this event is about the artist, not really about Levium Art Gallery. Me and my partner for a long time were not so sure if we should do the event, but we said we really have to do it for the artists that we've worked with in the past, artists that for whatever reason we didn't work with. We want to create this event to really sort of like a convention almost, so to say, of Jewish artists together. So at the event, I would say there's many different types of people, and be prepared for all types of people. The ideal person you want to meet is the wealthy art collector. So hopefully you build a relationship this time and forever, and they'll buy a lot of art from you. Other people, it's a Chalamite entertainment event, and it's free entertainment. We have live music. Art is very entertaining. People pay hundreds, tens, and travel long ways to visit museums. So I do believe it's the biggest Jewish art event in history. I could be wrong, but I don't know of any other event like this that ever happened, which is really exciting. Eventually, our goal is to make it much bigger, a lot more preparation time, a lot more sponsors, way cooler things. So back to people are coming. So you have your wealthy art collector, someone you really want to get. You have people just coming to check out art. And then you have people who are art dealers and gallery owners will also be walking around. Since our network, we've been doing this between me and Ellie about 15 years. So we have a very large network of people that we've done business with, we do business with. So be aware of all these different types of people, and you really want all of them. You obviously want the art buyers, the dealers, and the gallery owners to notice you, to discover you, and to help you build your art, sales, business, brand, etc. So I just wrote up a few tips, a few pointers and tips I'm going to start with that I thought all guys should be aware of and know. And then I'll pass on to my partner, Ellie Winter, master salesman and art dealer. Shirley, if you don't mind muting your thing to hear the background, but different ideas and tips that you could all benefit from, that I've benefited. I've done many shows, and we have Baruch Hashem 3 galleries operating, and these different little pointers that I felt I learned over the years that I want to share with you that you could benefit yourself. First thing first, try, however possible, to able to filter out who are your good clients and be very polite to the people who are obviously not your clients. So since an outdoor event and it's free, it will attract all different types of people, but try to be focused as much as possible to focus on people who are either dealers, gallery owners, or people who are sincerely interested in buying. That's who you want to deal with. Other people, you can tell them, sorry, man, I'm very busy right now. Or I'm very busy right now. Please come to me another day because right now I'm focused on selling and I don't think you're ready to buy right now. And be very polite and let them move along. So you really want to push and narrow down to your real clients. And obviously, you know, as a prophet, you never know who's going to buy. I had shows where people, I thought they were homeless, and they were the only ones that bought at art. I mean, it was an event that in Lakewood 2 years ago. This lady looked deranged, and I thought she was just homeless and looked for free entertainment. And she, at the end of the night, was my only buyer. So you can't really judge, but still try to filter out people as quickly as possible. Number 2, try to push your social media right away. So if someone walks over to your booth, say, hey, do you mind pulling out your phone and follow me on Facebook, Instagram, or get their number from WhatsApp status. So this way, you will gain something right away from the person. Follower, obviously, because other people are checking you out in your art profile, looking at how popular are you. No one likes being the first. Most people, myself not included, but most people don't like being the first, and they want to buy art that their friends already have, or at least they go on your Instagram and they see, oh, this person has 10,000 followers. I mean, you know, it's obviously a lot of numbers. Therefore, they feel more comfortable making a purchase because a lot of people follow you. So try to weigh the first interaction with any person, whether they're homeless, whether they're wearing a $100,000 watch. Try to get them onto your social media and follow them. Let them follow you so you get some benefit of interaction. Number 2, if it's a more serious people, try to get their phone numbers, not their emails. Just get their phone numbers. Just so you can follow up with them, whether it's a customer, whether it's a dealer, whatever it is, try to get their phone number. The phone number is your entryway and follow-up way to get a sale. Not their email, not let me get back to you. Try to get their phone number. This way you can follow up with them, text them, WhatsApp them, and or call them. Number 3, try to tell people your story behind yourself and your pieces. So it's not just the painting of someone lighting candles, but what inspired it to you. Was it your mother? Was it your grandmother? The person putting it still in, is it really your brother? And the way you felt. Try to build a story around, or share the story and what inspired you about each painting. This way people connect to you and the story. So try to talk as much as possible and communicate your story, your vision, your inspiration. Number 5, making a sale is a mix of many different things. Whether someone has the empty space on the wall, they could afford to buy your art. In addition, they also sometimes buy because they like you.
He sent a message if you want to hear from Donna.
Hold on a second. Do you mind muting? Everyone on here, please mute so we don't hear the background. Thank you. So some people they just like you. You were nice to them when they came to your booth table, and therefore they will buy something. So a sale has a lot of elements. So try to control at least the most things that you could control, which is being nice, telling the story behind it, finding out what space this individual would like to cover that he needs your painting for. Or if this person doesn't like your painting, ask them, what style do you like? Do you like more modern? Do you like more realistic? Is there a certain theme you want? You want me to commission a portrait of your family? Just try to dig in, ask, and see if you could come and figure out what the person wants. You are, for many of you, it's your first time exhibiting. Try not to take anything too personal. And just an interesting story that happened to me actually this week. I sent my brother to do an art show at a Kosher Rika Pesach hotel maybe 4 years ago. And we met this individual, a very wealthy, affluent guy with a big art collection. And we didn't sell him anything for 4 years. And I didn't think I was going to sell him anything. Finally, he discovered a certain artist. And 4 years later, he messages us and says, hey, by the way, do you carry this artist? We happen to be the only gallery to carry this artist. Sure we do. We'd love to work it out. So we actually have a scheduled home visit after Sukkot with this artist and our gallery. So any point of contact, you never know when it's going to turn around and when it's going to turn into a sale, or that'll turn into, oh, let's do an art show in my house for you. Let us, connect you to, I have a rich cousin who collects art. I think, like, whatever it is. So the point is, any point of contact you're going to have with people could materialize today, tomorrow, a year, 2 years, 5 years, whenever, forever. So just have that in mind, and don't keep your spirits open and hopeful, and it will work out for the best. I'll now pass on the mic to my dear master art dealer, Ellie Winter, to fill in, add on any other sales tips he has to our fellow artists and dealers. Ellie, take it away.
Hi, buddy.
Hi guys, thank you so much for joining the Zoom. Please mute the background.
Take one roll for food. Brown rice, chicken
Some noise in the background. Do we have anyone on mute here? Can everyone turn their stuff on mute? Mute everyone. I think I could mute everyone somewhere. Let's see. How do I mute everyone? Don't know how to do this. Okay, I think everyone's muted now. Good. Ellie, take it away, please.
Yeah, I'd like to first thank everybody for joining us for this art fair. You got into the first affordable art fair that was ever done. It's a little bit of a conflict of interest for most art dealers to create an event that's introducing you guys straight to the public and not charging anything on the sales end and making it affordable. I think this is a great thing that we're doing and should bring a lot of bracha and tzlacha to everybody that's involved. I think you should be very friendly. Invite people over to your booth. A lot of people there might not realize that the art's even for sale. To say, hi, could you please come over? Would you like to check out the art at the booth? Yes, it is for sale. Oh, would you please give me your phone number? A lot of people are not going to want to give you a phone number. You could say, oh, wouldn't you love to check out my WhatsApp statuses? Or would you like to check out my social media? And try to get them to follow you in that regard and thank them for coming and showing an interest in your art. And be very friendly to them, their kids, if they have a pet. Try to be friendly to everybody they're with. Try to get their phone numbers. Try to see if you could talk to them about what styles of art they like. If maybe you can make them a custom piece. Maybe they're not ready to buy now. What would be a good time to reach out to them? At a later date. Also, another thing, you may, mention prices that may seem expensive to them. At the time, tell them they could feel free to make an offer. And, you'd love to see if you could accommodate them in any way. Are there any questions that any of you have? is there a way maybe you can message Moshe, or is Moshe gonna unmute you so he can answer some of the
Everyone can
questions?
unmute themselves. So if there's a question, feel free to ask if anything we didn't cover. Okay, I guess we covered everything. And I'll put a recording of this on the group.
Moshe, thank you very much for everything. Looking forward, amazing.
Thank you very much, everyone. Okay, thank you very much, everyone. If you have any questions, you can always message me directly and or put it on the WhatsApp group. Everyone have a wonderful time. Hatzlacha Rabba, and only good news. Stop recording.